Jason Sepkowski with us. We're talking North Pocono track and field. Had the opportunity to talk with some of your student athletes. You got a good group of kids. Some seniors are moving on, real strong academic kids going to Penn State. You got Colin, obviously. He's the total package as well, much like those kids. And then you got a javelin thrower, kind of picked it up. And he's doing pretty good at this point after starting a little later than many kids.
Yeah, we're real proud of the kids. I mean, they work hard. I know they're a talented group, but they put the work in and the effort, and it's starting to pay dividends. And we're starting to see that as we go through the season with some of the kids. And that's all we ask the kids, to just put the time in and try to keep getting better day by day. And they bought into that, and I think that's really good for them. And they're really a good group because they help pull along that younger group as well. So we've been very fortunate the last few years to have their leadership there, and hopefully they can continue to do some good things as we get to the end of the season.
Colin started out saying, I've been passionate about track and field. Started a little bit more thinking he might be a distance kid, and then just kept pushing along, saying, hey, coach said, hey, I want you to sprint a little bit more, and bought in, and he does everything he could ask. What a great young man.
Yeah, absolutely. He started off, as you know, his brother was a pretty good distance runner, and sisters as well, and he comes from a pretty good track and field family, so we're very fortunate. But as time went on, Colin started to move down in the distance races there into the sprints, and has done a real good job, and has really tried to hone his craft in some of the small areas that you have to get good at to be one of those top level sprinters. So we can hopefully look forward to see him doing some more good things in the next few weeks.
Now, if I recall my memory here, I'm thinking about a couple districts ago, Scranton had some construction. That's when you guys won your first boys championship. Then you win it again last year. Now, is there an opportunity for the third? I mean, the competition is stiff.
Well, the expectation is every year we want to try to shoot for the top, okay? And that's a goal that we have. But, the reality is that every year is a little bit different. The parts and the pieces are always a little bit different as well. And I think we have a lot of parts and pieces here. And we're going to try our hardest and put kids in position that can score some points. But, ultimately it comes down for them performing. And if they can perform, I think we'll be right in the mix. But there's a lot of good competition out there, and it seems like it gets better and better every year. And it's a tough situation in the large school division because you have so many good athletes across the board. But hopefully we can just work and getting better, and hopefully by the districts we can get ready to roll again.
The roots at North Pocono for you, I'm sure you're going to give credit to the parents, to the student athletes, their work ethic, to the educators in the school. It's a combination of a little bit of everything that makes this formula work for you and the kids here on the North Pocono track and field team.
Yeah, I think North Pocono has a very rich tradition, and it goes back to some of the older coaches that have been here, like Eddie Jupar, Mark Gahn. We've been fortunate to go through a system, even myself as a former player, to have some really good coaching. And our staff, I wouldn't trade them for the world. They come and work with the kids. The kids buy into what we're doing, and they can't understand how important it is to have a good staff. And I credit all those people below me that are working hard every day with the kids to try to get them to reach their best potential. And I think as time goes on with our facilities, I think we have great facilities. We have a supportive administration. So I think those are all things combined together that's helped us to maintain a high level of participation in track and field.
All right, Coach, great to catch up with you.
Thank you.